Welcome to another Rural Pickin' Dad video. I'm back here at this locker. I've been here for hours, and I have to say this one has truly turned into a nightmare. These people were truly hoarders, and they didn't store stuff well. And yeah, so I've been here for a couple hours. Let me show you what I have so far. I rented a U-Haul trailer, and I took a gamble. I was hoping that I'd get everything in, but I should have rented a small U-Haul truck because even with I'm still stuffing some stuff in. And then I'm putting some stuff in the back of my truck as well. But even with that, just the amount of stuff that's in here and the way they stored it, it's just not easy to pack it in the best. So I still have a bunch of trash. So I'm going to do everything I can to get everything in here. Like all the little stuff and metal pipes, it's just all going to go to recycling. You'll see back here, just tons of like little metal pipes and stuff. But again, all this stuff is just mostly trash because just the way they stored it. Like this piece here. Really cool piece. I'll try to maybe see if somebody wants it, but once I got in here, this glass is broken out, and the side on the other side, it's about to fall into pieces. So they just didn't store stuff well. So yeah, even the stuff that really has potential in this locker, a lot of it's going to end up in the trash because there was such a mice infestation in this locker as well. I think it's been here a long time. That was one of the kind of reasons I bid on it. It looked dusty, but dusty doesn't always mean great stuff. So. But there is one thing I think may help me as we keep going forward on this locker. So in the very back were a whole bunch of totes, and 90% of them were filled with just material, and it's all musty and gross. But I did find 2 more boxes of comics. Now, I went through the first box I found, and it was a lot of stuff like this X-Men Unlimited. There was a lot of What If. So I don't think any of it's real high end. But again, if you're charging $1, if you're getting $1 a comic, say on a Whatnot, these 2 bins will pay for my locker. But the problem is a lot of this stuff, even some of these cool bookshelves, one set of them have so much water damage they're just junk. I'm going to be able to save the one, but the other one's pretty much garbage. Again, maybe someone can restore it, but I think they're too far gone. So I'm going to have quite a few trash fees on this one. So I got to finish getting this stuff loaded in here, but I'll take the stuff back to my storage, and then I'll have to assess how I'm going to go through it. I don't think I'm going to go through everything on camera. It's just it'll just be too time consuming, but I'll try to record the stuff that I think is worth going through. But again, like half these bins are just going right to the dump, so which is a bummer. But this is how it is. Not all of them are winners. That last locker has been a lot of fun. I'm still working on it, still going through it. But this one's going to be a lot of work for very little return. But like I said, you can't win them all. But let's get back to work, and I'll see you in a second or two at my storage. Well, I am back for a third day. I had to come back to this locker just to clean out some trash. So. But I wanted to show you a couple things before I head down the road. I'm not sure if I showed this piece. It's kind of just a cool shelf piece. It's not like high-end or anything, but it's just got a cool vintage look. I think that that will sell easily for me if I don't utilize that somewhere for myself. So, but yeah, so that's kind of a fun little piece. And as you can see, I pretty much have everything cleaned out. The majority of the stuff on my trailer and in here, it's all trash or recycling. Most of it's going to go. There's a few pieces I'm going to keep, like that shelf and maybe a couple chairs that are kind of cool looking. The last thing I have to load is this toolbox full of like old tools and stuff. The toolbox itself, it's just a wood one. It's in rough condition, but it's kind of a fun looking little toolbox. It's kind of just a cool little piece. But again, this is right at the front of the locker, and the front of the locker is where the most moisture is probably going to happen. And it looks like it happened here. So I'm not seeing anything real great in here. Oh, got a little glass piece in there. They wanted $8 for that. That must have been a long time ago. And then it's full of random stuff. Here's a pickaxe thing. This looks like a camera, but again, just the way this stuff was stored, most of this probably isn't even going to clean up. It's so like this. Oh man, that is such a cool old radio, and it's destroyed because the way they stored it. And yeah, that's the problem with trying to hold on to stuff. Is over time, if you store it in the barn, storage, wherever, unless it's really sealed well, moisture will get to it. So I'm not seeing anything else that really stands out to me in here, but I'll dig through it a little closer. But there's some old saws down here, but yeah, it's not anything great. Here's one of these little hand drills, but again, corroded. I have so many of these. I find these all the time, and they're not big sellers. Couple dollars at a flea market if you're going to sell that. But yeah, so that's the tools. But I still have so much to go through. And again, a lot of this is going to end up in trash. I'm going to do my best to recycle and maybe donate some of the stuff, and hopefully pull some stuff out that will help me with making my money back on this. I think the comic books alone will help with that, but those take time to move too. And all the ones I have, I figure are dollar books. So it's not going to be a big money maker. There may be a rare one in there, but do I want to take the time to go through that? I don't know. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get back to my storage, which will probably be a week or so for me, but just a second for you. I'm back at my storage, ready to go through some boxes here. I won't lie, it has been about 2 weeks since I've brought this stuff back to my storage. I haven't really gone through it here. I've actually been cleaning up. I've still been kind of going through that last locker, the car locker, just kind of organizing, cleaning. There was just so much paper in there. By the time this video comes out, we'll have had our ephemera auction on whatnot. There's so much paper in that last locker, but also this one, I'm a little concerned with how stuff was stored. So I know there's going to be probably a lot of trash in here, but I also think there's going to be a lot of treasure. I did find a couple things back at my house. I had a couple boxes I had put in my shed, and I kind of just dug through them. So I'll show you those here in a little bit, but let's start digging in some boxes. All right, our first little box. Here we go. Oh, what are we gonna find? It's just things just are stuffed in here. Looks like a plate of some sort. Little plate holder. Oh, it's the Last Supper. Oh, okay. That would have been good to sell right around Easter. Oh, what do we have here? These are gonna be some McDonald's glasses. There's gonna be more of those Shrek ones. Nope. Baseball, Nolan Ryan. That probably was his rookie card. That'd be great if I found an actual rookie card. What years are those from? So, okay, these are kind of neat. I don't think they're big ticket items. 1960, no, that says 1962 on the cup. I'm just trying to figure out when. 1993 is when these cups came out. So holy cow, over 30 years old. Makes me feel old when I see dates and I'm like, oh wait, that's like a lot longer to go than I thought it was. So yeah, so these all appear to be baseball cups here. Looks like I might have the whole collection, so that might be worth something. Shipping those, it would be a pain though, like especially if you try to ship them as a set. Some cheap sunglasses. Oh, we have a Pez. Is that, oh no, it's Speedy Gonzalez. Is that who that is? All right. I remember those cartoons as a kid. Yeah, these all seem to be baseball glasses. I'm going to double check. Okay, that's a better surprise than I thought. Oh, this was going to be full of all trash. Virus. I don't remember that movie. I don't think I ever saw it. There's 2 of those. And a Mother's Day card and a cassette tape. All right, that box was a little better than I expected. Not perfect, not great, but I will not complain. All right, this box is quite heavy. Oh, I think I might have thrown this thing in. I think this was, was loose in the back. What comic book character is that? 1996, it looks like. It's a Star Wars Shadow of the Empire's toy. Okay, that's why he's kind of familiar. All right, there's one of those, very dusty. I think there's 2 of those somewhere throughout this. The rest of this, though, looks like it might be paperwork. The milk glass looking thing, I don't think it's actually, it might be milk glass. Little vase. I'm gonna make sure this isn't like fan stuff, like they were Trekkies, so nope, just paperwork. Something down here though, what's this? Harley Davidson motorcycles. Oh, look at that. See, this is what I'm hoping for. It's going to be a lot of trash, but then you're just going to keep finding stuff like this. So that's like a pocket knife and a lighter set. Is it actual Zippo? No, it's not a Zippo. It doesn't look like. But still, that's kind of, oh, let me get the shadows off of my lights there. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So that is a pocket knife of some sort. Yeah, that's a cool piece. So again, not big money, but they're fun to find. Cool things like that are fun to find. And that was in with all the paperwork. So I'm going to have to dig through everything really close. Whoa, lots of dust in here already. Oh, the yellow pages. That brings back memories. What's this? owners of the universe. The real, what is it? It's like the real power of the DC universe, it says. And it's all the women, I guess. Why are they all in white? Are they going to a wedding or something? Huh, some poster of some sort. I'll set that to the side. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check everything. Like, I'm finding posters. Yeah, and this is all, looks like paperwork. Yeah, paperwork. All right, I think that's it for this box. All right, we have a suitcase here. And check all these pockets. Oh, is there something? Yep, there's some dirty socks. In that one. They used it for traveling. And then, oh, that's a nice looking scarf looking thing. Yeah, I'll set that to the side. All right, now to find the real zipper. Oh, looks like it's on this one. I am going to flip it this way so we can see inside. Oh, look, clothes. Yeah, this was an older lady. I think she may have passed away. Though, I believe her son's stuff was in here. That's where the comic books and stuff came from. Stony Fields. Little, feels like a rain poncho. I don't see anything real great in here. Those are Arizona jeans. Not quite as much demand for those as I was just trying to make sure there's nothing else in here. So, yep, that is going to go mostly to donate, I believe. All right, so I'm not going to go through these probably very much. At the very back of the locker, a whole bunch of the totes were just material of some sort, it looks like. Might be some clothes, too. But mostly it looks like material. And I don't know, these might be clothes. I'm trying to tell. Yeah, these actually might be clothes in here. So I'll have to dig through that. But most of it's material. Yeah, here some is. And yeah, I'm not going to go through those on camera because I know what they are. And I don't know what to do with them. I've done a material thing on Whatnot, and I probably won't do that ever again. It was a lot of work. I hear a whole lot of broken glass in this one. I think this is the one that was at the top and it fell, and I heard glass shatter. Yeah, it says lamps. The bottom's falling out of it. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool oil lamp. I don't know if there's any value in that. But yeah, okay, little oil lamp. Set that to the side. Ah, these were probably all oil lamps. Oh yeah, look at that. I destroyed that one. Oh, that's a bummer. $10, it said. I wonder if she's trying to sell them. Yeah, there's some broken glass in here, so I need to be careful. Yeah, so that's what this looks like. Oil lamps. Here's a red one. Here's one of the tops. I won't take it out of that. Oh, I'm surprised there's not more broken in here with the way that fell from the... Yeah, most of them made it through. Honestly, the coolest one didn't make it, it looks like. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see what else. See, I think, oh yeah, there's a broken, I can hear it. All broken up vase of some sort. One of those is broken. Yeah, these are all broken at the bottom. Yeah, so, oh, one of them survived. It's a lamp, the lamp that goes over it, I think. That seems quite heavy though for those glass, the glass ones. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo, dust. All right, another random box. It looks like. I just don't know what I'm gonna find in here. Oh, look at that. Some Nintendo controllers in pretty rough condition though. It's missing the sticker. All right. Yeah, I am hoping to find some consoles. I'm not guaranteed. They probably won't be in great condition, but what are these? I have no idea what that is. Something Studios. Those are weird. Is that Fraggle Rock? I don't know. Kind of weird. Rainbow Slinky. And then what is this big old thing? What is this? Oh, it's just a blower of some sort. Oh, I think it was a TV screen or something. Amcor, some type of air filter, I guess. I don't know. Air processor, yeah. I guess that's what it is. Looks old. Older than most of them. All right, anything else in here? What in the world? Oh, hey, 321 Studios. What is 321 Studios? Was that like a PBS channel? Oh, these are broken. I was gonna do the paddle ball, but it looks like they're both broken off. All right, yeah, I don't think those have any real value. Maybe they do. Maybe it's a studio that's defunct and their items are rare now. Another box that was just open to the elements, so some type of guest book, paperwork. Oh, this was their wedding. There's a wedding thing. Here's some little glasses. Yeah, this is, I think these will all be the same, these little wine glasses. I can't get old. Man, that newspaper looks old. Yeah, wine glasses. And yeah, that's what's in here. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, this was all definitely from a wedding from probably the 80s, 70s or 80s. Oh, I found the groom. Hello. Where's my wife? She didn't make it. Was it a fairy tale wedding? Actually, some of these vintage things might have a little bit of value. I'll probably pull that stuff to the side, but other than that, yeah, this stuff just wasn't stored well, so some of it's not in good condition. All right, yeah. I know I'm going to find a lot of this, but I'm okay. We can't all be winners, as someone said in my last comments. And oh yeah, I understand that in this world. Definitely not all winners, though I have been spoiled in the past. I see lots of newspaper, so that probably means glass, but there could be anything in these. Yep, gonna be glass. No, that's not a terrible piece. It's kind of, I don't know. That's a flea market, or I mean a yard sale. Yeah, see, this is all just, it's not terrible stuff, but it's not whatnot or eBay worthy. Oh, look at those little pumpkin dog thingies. They're banks, but there's no money. And look here, they were buying these at yard sales, I think. I really think they were thrifters and yard sellers. I really do. Or they were trying to sell them at a yard sale. I don't know. We do have a handbag in here. Oh, there's a piece of broken glass. Let me get rid of that. All right, back to the handbag. Oh, there's a few of them in here. Really rough condition, though. And I don't think they are anything. Let's see. This one says Bandolino. Actually, that's a nicer bag, but again, just the condition of it. Nope. Not gonna fly. Oh, more nightmares. The nightmare continues. Oh, it's a kitty. Yeah, it's gonna be lots of little tchotchke stuff. There's another cat. It's probably Avon. Yep, Avon. Topaz. Oh, yeah, not big ticket items, but again, put all this stuff in a dollar sale, it adds up over time when you have this much of it. So, and people will buy it if it's $1 most of the time. Yeah, this is just gonna be random stuff. Let me go through and see if there's anything good in here. I'm not gonna record too much of it, I don't think. Another handbag. Let's look at that real quick. Nothing in it. Yeah, I really think these people were trying to resell as well. Why hold on to that? I mean, there's just, I mean, I guess in 50 years, some people will think, oh, I wish I still had one of these metal tins from Valentine's Day. All right, after digging through this is a $1 item box. Like, this is literally stuff I'd put in my flea market or my booth for $1. I mean, this is an old Avon. I mean, I've seen these before. It's like I think it's a pin cushion. Just probably from the 80s. So, but again, no high value. So yeah, this will probably, a lot of this will go like in my, I'll put in a pile, put them in a $1 flea market. And if that doesn't go, then they're on their way to donate or the landfill, unfortunately. When I loaded this stuff in, I still had a couple boxes from my car locker. And so I don't know if this is from that locker or this one I'm working on now. Let's find out. No, I think this is from this locker. Okay, as I say, I haven't looked in this, that's for sure. All right, all kinds of boxes in here. What is this? 50 cents. Yeah, either they were yard selling or buying at yard sales. And then this looks like cards. Oh, they look like they're all new though. So, all right, I'll set that to the side, I guess. Oh, here's a whole other box. More cards. Not very many in there though. What is this weird card? Hello. That's creepy. I love you, daughter. Here's a creepy image. No, it's not that creepy. Oh, it's Hannah Montana bag. Does that have any value? Just make sure there's nothing in there. Just the thing. Yeah, that's a yard sale. A lot of yard sale stuff. Oh, Merry Christmas to Art. That's not open. To Art from Joe. Oh, hey, it's Christmas in whatever month it is. April? We're in April, right? Well, they wrapped that well. I gotta open it. We gotta know. Inquiring minds want to know. Don't they? What is it? It's still taped. Give me a sec. All right. Here we go. Really? You know what it is? It's a hamster that runs around in a ball, I bet. Yeah. If there's batteries in there, they'll probably pop, but that's silly. Oh, okay. That might be a fun Christmas gift, I guess. All right, back to the digging through paper bag. So let's get rid of that wrapping paper. Oh, here's another. Is this going to be another hamster wheel? Oh, it's a little teapot. That's kind of cute. Don't see any markings on it. Yeah, it's a little teapot thing. That's nice. I mean, I'll put it with the rest of the stuff. Guidepost with 5 things you never knew about Christian Chenoweth. I don't know anything about her, to be honest. I have no idea who she is. She might be a singer of some sort. Wow, it's just so random with y'all. Yeah, this is one of those ones like, should I even make a video? But I'm going to make a video for y'all to see. Little candle holder, nativity set. The candle's disgusting in there. All right, is there anything else? What do we have here? Wallet. Cash. Nope. I'm going to manifest a bunch of cash one day in a wallet. I think I've maybe found $1 in a wallet. That wallet's in rough shape. There have been animals in here too, so yeah, most of this is just going to be garbage. Happy birthday, best wishes. See, this is the kind of stuff I don't understand spending money on, but that's just my view. It might mean a lot to somebody else. Oh, I broke that. Sarah Morgan, once a Ferrara wife. All right, should we read this? All right, the rest of this looks to be paperwork, hangers. Yeah, most of this is trash. Yeah, we're going to find more and more boxes like this, I think. What's that a power cable for? Does not say Delta Electronics, so I'll set that to the side just in case I find something that goes to it. That's a music ball. Oh, it's a music box too. That's this. Oh, there's a coin purse, and it feels kind of heavy. No, but it's not coins, I don't think. What's in here? Oh, there's coins in here. Where are they, though? Oh, there they are. Pennies. Yay! Money found in locker. Put it with the rest of my change. Oh, that was heavy. Let's see if I can get this strap open. It looks like the zipper's broken on this. Yeah, this suitcase has seen better days. Pretty cool looking suitcase, though. Probably was really expensive back in the day. Because it almost feels like leather, but probably not. Oh, what do we have in here? Doesn't look like clothes. Oh, hey! Look at this. It's 90s. It's beat up. That's a Millennium Falcon. How cool. Little Micro Machines run. Yeah, got the little characters and everything. Really rough condition, though. That's what stinks. But cool. I'll take that to the side. That's to the side. Here's a book of 3 Little Pigs, but you can just see here how it's like got mouse droppings in it and stuff. Yeah. Whoa, what's that? Star Trek. Yeah, that thing is beat up. All right, here's a Star Trek model or something. It's open though, so well, but it looks like it's there. Yeah, rough again. Condition, and there's been a mouse in here, so condition's not great. These prior pictures of some sort. Yeah, some football teams. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Let's see, there's like moisture in them and stuff. Don't think they're worth anything. Oh yeah, I'm starting to smell the mouse. Another football. Another glass is broken. Yeah, these are just destroyed. There's no selling those. So yeah, this stuff right here is going trash. But I think I can salvage the model and the Millennium Falcon. But the rest of this is going right to trash. Even though this one's a lot of work, just because I know how much trash and stuff's going to be in here, it's kind of a fun one because you just never know what you're going to find in these boxes. So it's been so random. Oh, except for that, shoes. Yeah, there's a boot. Oh wait, there might be something down here though. Yeah, there's more than shoes, but not much. Let's see here. Oh, a Betty Boop calendar. Oh, a music box has started somewhere. Is that in this box or a different one? There's a Betty Boop doll just covered in doll hair. Oh, I about threw up a little bit in my mouth. Yeah, they had a, like I said, these would be awesome. I don't think they're salvaging them. I don't know. I guess it's just hair. I guess I could put tape on them. They don't stink or anything, I don't think. I don't know. What do you think? Salvage, not worth my time. I personally don't know if that's worth my time. And some Snoopy slippers. Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy, hang on. All right, not a great box. Okay, another random box. Looks like there's a lot of paperwork, but also looks like random stuff. I wonder if this was a desk or something. Oh, little candle holder, Santa Claus. Yeah. Longest Sudoku puzzle. Have they started to do it? Oh, look at that. It's like a big old long one. That's kind of fun. I don't know how to play Sudoku, really. I've tried it. I'm not good at math. My math ain't mathin'. Oh. Max memory. That looks like for... That's not PlayStation, is it? I don't know what that is. It might be a PlayStation. PlayStation 2, something like that. In with a bunch of junk. Ah! This went everywhere. Gloves. I have to check everything. A bunch of crappy old batteries. Yeah, this is all... We'll go to recycle. Oh, yeah, more batteries. All right, I'll just set that outside and take that to recycling. Oh, I see a personal picture I'm going to get rid of. Oh, this is not good. Why hold on to this stuff and pay to store it? That's the weird thing for me. You know, I guess it, there's things I have a hard time letting go of, I guess, sometimes. What is that? Almost looks like silver for a second. Their little earrings, though they're not silver. Yeah, that'd be great to find like some gold just in a bag of trash. Yeah, that's all garbage, but they held on to everything. This is like a broken top to something. Huh. Crazy. Because that's how it goes. A little fake quarter. That is literally just wood filler. That's what it feels like. Yeah, that's probably dried out as solid rock. Oh, man, the dust. Oh. All right, and the rest of this looks like paperwork. Let's see what this is real quick. Another. Oh. Oh, I remember that show. The Incredible Hulk. Oh, they like guys with big muscles, whoever these people were. Look at that, a Ford belt buckle. That goes along with my last locker, I guess, huh? That's kind of cool. And I think that's probably about it for this locker. I feel like I've been screwed on this one. Haha, get it? Screwed. Ah, boom, boom. Dad jokes. And I love them. All right. Yeah, I think the rest of this is just paperwork and envelopes. So, and I'll go through and double check, make sure there's nothing like an envelope of cash or something, but it really does just look like paperwork. All right. These were loose. I think I might have thrown these Oh, these are some Wizard comic posters. I think I showed at the start of this video. I did find 2 more big totes of comic books. So that were not stored the best. Not big ticket. They're mostly 90s, but I think there's a couple good ones in there. And I'll probably do a whole whatnot auction of just, oh, the horror of comics. And so I'll put this stuff in there with that. So looks like it's just some posters. They probably got them from like comic book stores and stuff. Yeah. Or magazines. So Gundam. Oh, there's Star Wars. Coming attractions. Yeah, these look like just things, promotional things they got probably at a comic book store. Oh, let me find some stuff with that in it. Let me find binders and binders of that. There could be. Like I said, I have not gone through this, and there's so much stuff, and it's just like thrown in. There's no rhyme or reason. So look at this. Oh, wait, there might be something in there. It's a jewelry box. Oh, it's upside down. Oh no, it's broken. There might be jewelry in the bottom of the... Oh, that's just broken and it's garbage. I don't know whether I should cry or laugh right now. Oh, looks like more comics. Transformers, sweet. That's cool. Rough condition though, but that's a neat one. These ones look a little old. They're not that old. No, they're not that old. 225. Nope. So in that pile, and look at this. This is the way they were stored. Yeah, Looney Tunes. That's just destroyed. So, all right, some empty jars here. What are these? Oh, color rooms. That's what I said when I opened this box. Some coloring books. What is this big old heavy thing? Thirst extinguisher. Dispense freely for best results. Color refill. To refill, call your host. That is quite the... How does that work? I don't know. Oh, it's a music box. I don't think it's actually for drinking. I don't know. It has a music box on the bottom, but... Oh. Yeah, I don't know how it works. There's a little... Oh, there we go. Kinda. I don't think it's working. So, that's just a display piece. I really thought it was a thermos of some sort. That is hilarious. You know, and that was well before these people having their big Stanleys or whatever. Wait, oh, look at this. It's a fire extinguisher. Oh, that's funny. Yep, that's purely a display piece. All right. And then I want to see if there... Oh, that's heavy. Oh, hold on. There's something else down here. We got some 90s baseball and basketball cards. Just thrown in here. A NASCAR one. All right, but this is heavy. What's in here? Oh, I don't know. It made a noise. Oh, that's an old Keebler's cracker. That would have been a little while ago to have a tin one. What in the world is this? Why? All right, so just some crayons. Probably from the 90s. It's got the pencil sharpener. Big time. And then these are some big old brass bookends. 1776 it says. All right, those are kind of cool. They're hollow. They're not solid, but yeah, it looks like they're brass maybe. Huh, all right. Oops, my camera. So yeah, pulling little things out of here and there. What's in here? Afterbite. Oh, that's some type of like snake bite stuff. This looks like first aid kit stuff. Yeah. I want to know what this afterbite thing is. Oh, it's for after you get bit by mosquitoes or other bugs. Wonder if those stuff's still good. Probably expired. All right, another interesting box for sure. Cassette tech demagnetizer. Interesting. Disc washer. I don't know. That's weird. That's like a big metal piece, but then it's in I don't know. Don't know how it works. Nope, I broke it. I can't remember what we looked at and didn't look at back at when I was at the storage. So now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Little needlework type thing there. Broken picture frame. Mold and more mold. That's yummy. Let's just throw that away. Yeah, this just looks like it's gonna be picture frames. Oh, that's not terrible. It's definitely just like a print. It's kind of an interesting one. Oh, I hear broken glass. Whoa. Oh, it must be like some type of style. That glass is all broken. I wonder if they painted those themselves, like a paint by number type thing. Oh, more broken glass. Wow, brother and sister. Yeah, okay. Most of this too. It's probably just gonna end up in trash. Oh, look at these though. The trading post and their little thermometers. Bully's Market. Little advertising with a thermometer in it. I don't know if some thermometers have a lot of value. I don't know about these, but I'll set those to the side. But automobilia ones and stuff, yeah, that stuff. All right, that is 90% just garbage. Let's see what's this. Oh, look, that one. That one's fantastic. Maybe I'll throw that in my ephemera. I mean, that considered ephemera. Plus, you get a thermostat. F. Barrett, the trading post. Where's the trading post? W. Barrett trading post. That one's kind of fun. Let's see if I can find anything else like that in here. Leaders of Liberty. This stuff's all destroyed. Yeah, see, it's all got mold and water. Yeah, that's the presidents of the United States of America. Everybody wants to be naked and famous. Oh, wait, that's the band. Just random stuff. Yeah, this stuff just wasn't stored well, and so it got destroyed. I was just seeing if there's any more thermostats, but I don't see it. But man, look at this little playing card. That's in my childhood right there, too. The Whitman. I just remember that pattern as a little kid. All right, the rest of this is garbage. All right, another, looks like a random box. I kind of like the random ones. You just never know what you're going to find. That looks like metal. Oh, what's this? Little toy truck. Probably 90s. Nothing. Probably like a Dollar General type thing. What is this? Oh, it's a big old scale. Oh, man, it's all bent up. You could probably adjust it to get it back. It's in rough. Again, everything's just stored so poorly. I think there's supposed to be glass or something in front of that, and it's not there. Let me set that over there. Oh, more paperwork. Oh, wait. What's this? Treasure Oh, this is Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Ah, okay. This I want to find. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. This is in kind of rough condition, but still, I've found stuff like this before, like a whole pile of like really good condition Dungeons and Dragons, older stuff. So some of this might have some value. Oh, there's a Highlander post, Highlander, the TV series, calendar, Supergirl. So I'll put that with the comics. That's just paper. And then Advanced Dungeons. Again, though, the condition is what's killing me. Like, condition matters, especially when you're selling on eBay. So, bummer. But yeah, I'll set that to the side for sure. That's a good find. I'm going to keep looking for more. I'll have to dig through all the paperwork, make sure I don't miss any of that stuff. The Dungeons and Dragons and manuals and that stuff. So, okay. See, it's like you find little gems in boxes among all this not so great stuff. This is Buffy and Angel, Inkworks. Yeah, just like a... Yeah, there's potential to find cards and other stuff, I think, too. I just don't know. So... B video games. That's just a power cord. It literally says what's on there. Photocopy power cord. Oh, don't let me find a photocopier in here. Bank, 1997.99. Yeah, it's just checks. What's this? Just more stuff. It's gonna... planner. And then mice have been in here, and these are like... That's... What's his name? Yeah, $5.99 at CVS. They bought a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, but that's garbage because the mice got in here and chewed it all up. Yep. Oh, what do we have here though? We have some loose toys, nothing high end. There's a Tonka, but I can just tell you it's not going to be anything real great. That might be a Hot Wheel, but again, condition. Missed my steering wheel for the 4-wheeler. So, well, that looks like an older one. Hot Wheels, 1984, Del Fiero. I think I had that one when I was a kid. All right, I'll set those to the side to go through. So yeah, a couple little treasures in here. The Dungeons and Dragons, and oh, there's another car. Another Hot Wheels, probably from the 80s. And yeah, all right. I'll go through that a little deeper, but for now, it's a good stopping point on that box. All right, what do we have here? Oh, more envelopes. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. Wow, 400 megabytes. I've never seen one like that. That is crazy. I might set that to the side. There might be a collector in that. Probably not, but... Oh, what in the world? Actually, I bet that would be worth some money if it wasn't all broken up. That looks kind of unique. Huh. I have no idea what toy line that is. Oh, what do we have here? Man, they just literally threw stuff in. And they like just probably threw it all a little one-touch thing. But mildewy and moldy. Cassette tapes, Bon Jovi, Beatles, but just the way they were stored. Carly Simon. Yeah, I just don't think any of these are any good. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm... Oh, it looks like I have more comics, though. So I really think this stuff here must be the Suns that I keep finding. They have like the comics and the... Oh, that's kind of risque. Oh, these are Lady Death. I find these all the time, too. Yeah, these are the more like very well-endowed comics. Oh, look at that Batman one, though. I don't think it's old. 50 cents. Oh, it's a little older than I thought. Again, though, just condition and the way they were stored, just not great. But cool. No, those will go into the Angel. Yeah, I've found some of these before. Smiley, the Psychopath. But yeah, these will all go into my comic book whatnot. CDs, it looks like. What is this? Are they games? I think they're games. Yeah, it looks like they're PC games. So I'll go through some of those. Wrath of Earth, CD-ROM. Look at that. So, not the kind of games I want to find. Again, I'll look through them. What's in here? More comics. Looks like more comics in here. Or magazines. Oh, there's a Magic the Gathering one, it looks like. Yep, I found a couple of these. It's got a card in there of some sort. I don't know if that's Magic. These might just be magazines. Oh, look at this. I did find one deck of cards. These are like giant versions of Magic the Gathering. Huh. That is definitely interesting. So he was into gaming. We've got some Magic and Sojourn prequel. That's like all photocopied. Some cool illustrations, though. Huh. This is an interesting box. Full of sturdy socks and video games and comics and I guess some type of video games. The Big Chill. 70s Party Rock. That looks like Linus, or that's the piano player kid. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oop, I lost that. Oh, I saw one for coins. What is this? Catch a Call. Is that like the first caller ID? I don't know. Were you getting lots of prank calls back in the day? We're just garbage, man. So much garbage among all this stuff. CD, DVD labels. All right, I think that's it for this box. So what I'm seeing here is PC games and yeah, computer discs. So just making sure I didn't miss anything. Like mouthwash or hand gel or hand sanitizer. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's an old Nokia. Thought it was a camera for a second. It's all broken too. Okay. I don't even know if I want to go through this one. This, like, I just got a whiff of like animal urine and stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I can just smell it. It's like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna dig through this one. Though this one will probably have the good stuff in it. That looks like a vintage Barbie. Oh yeah, it stinks in here, y'all. What's this? Maxwell House has a bunch of little magnetic letters. But, oh, I don't think I'm gonna dig through it any farther. It really reeks. Like, I can't explain how bad it reeks. And what's in here, I don't think it's worth saving. Yep, nope. All right, let's move on. Whoa, yep, all right. All right, as I was dumping that out, I did want to show you, I found a couple clocks that I feel I can clean up that actually I think are kind of cool. There's an old West Clocks table clock. Here's a Big Ben. Needs a little bit of work. The glass is slid. But yeah, I don't know. That one might not be savable. I found this and thought it was just funny. It's a bit metal piece. It's kind of heavy. Looks like Cheech Marin from Cheech and Chong almost. I'm a hippie man. What's up? And then a little baby Ben clock. So again, not high value stuff really, but these are kind of just cool shelf pieces, I think. But honestly, the rest of it, I mean, even if it wasn't covered in mouse droppings, it was mostly garbage. It was cheap items, broken, but yeah, so not a lot in that box. I had a feeling this is what was going to happen as I dug through this stuff. Oh, looks like mice have been in here too. This one doesn't stink, at least. I mean, I can't explain how like strong the smell was from that other box. This looks like Christmas stuff. So I don't think any of that's the velvet Christmas house velvet bag. So they were something they bought, but again, you can just see the animal stuff on it. So, oh, what's this though? Oh, look at that! Look at that vintage Santa Claus. The plastic's covered. Actually, that's not on there. I might try to save it. I'll put that with my Christmas stuff. Get it out of that plastic, put it in something new. I think we can save that. Thank you, plastic. Oh, yeah, see, mice have been chewing through there. That's a cool old box. 70 cards. But, yeah, I think this is just going to be... Here, I'll use the mouse hole to open it. I can't even get it open. No, I smell... Oh. There is some kind of cool ornaments. They're not glass or anything, though, so I don't think those will be worth... That's kind of a fun one. I'm getting the smell again. Whew. I'm going to set those to the side for now. Oh, I hate that smell. Yep. It's one you get used to, but I hate it. Oh, those are some cool vintage looking... that one's creepy. Again, nightmares, man. The nightmares continue in this locker. That's what I'm going to title this, I think. There's some kind of older stuff in here. I'll see if any of it's worth saving. Oh, I can't, like, there's a big old mouse nest. It's gross. Yeah, see, and this stuff's just not great. This is like, it's like made to look old, but it's not old. It's just plastic. Yeah, I'm getting a whiff now of mouse urine. Ah! You can see it right there, like all that black. Yeah, there was an animal living in here. So, ooh, yeah, oh, that's down there stained. Yeah, the rest of this is probably just garbage. See if there's anything in this too. Yeah, I think this is all going to go in the garbage too. Those are vintage right there. Again, oh man, I can't do the smell. Okay. There is some cool old vintage Christmas here, but again, I think most of it, I think this box here, it was so covered. I think it's gonna have to just go in the garbage. But I think some of these lights are even kind of vintage. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But we do have some vintage Christmas ornaments. But I just don't think they're worth saving just because how contaminated they are. Oh, I can't explain the smell right now. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here at my storage for now. I've got to clean this stuff up and organize before I keep digging through more boxes. But I do have a couple boxes that I had back at my place, and I was kind of digging through them, cleaning through them, because I thought they were going to be mostly trash. But I did find a couple items that were pretty cool, and I thought I should show you. So I'll show you those now. All right, we're in my very messy shed right now, but what I wanted to show you is... So this whole bin is just full of the slot car track and some like controllers, but it's 90% slot car track that was in 2 different boxes. But as I dug through them, I found a couple other things. Let me go outside where there's some better light and I'll show you. Okay, bud. Oliver's just glad not to have snow, huh, buddy? Huh? Oh yeah, you're glad not to have snow and you can be outside. Anyway, so out here is a bunch of random stuff that I found in these boxes with the track. This one's kind of interesting. This is actually all these General Motor boxes look to be. Sorry, I'm holding my camera with by hand. I usually have a thing on. These lettering for Chevrolet, probably Corvette, because let's see if I can get this out. But anyway, it's the S's, you know, like you'll see like a Camaro or a Corvette SS. Yeah, and that's a Corvette plate. So kind of interesting because I've been finding car parts in all that last locker, and here we are finding more. So, and then there was just little things like cars, signs of trains, more of these clocks. That's a cute one. Kenny Walker, never heard of that. Kind of falling apart though. Again, condition. Found more of these little cameras, and then more like this is a fly apart house. I just love the graphics on that, the trick track, you know, for slot cars. But I think the best find for me out of all this stuff was these actual vintage slot cars. Now these are kind of rough condition. I noticed that they were on these little foam pads that had deteriorated, and that actually, see, yeah, you can kind of see here it's all stuck to the bottom. Got stuck to the bottom, so these are not in the best condition. But I think they're cool. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have a feeling they're going to be at least, if not anything more, but like a $20 a pop or more. And again, they may have significant more value, so I'll put that up on the screen if I find that. And then there's just bits and pieces. That's not a slot car, that's just a broken toy car. But these are all bits and pieces. You can see he painted that one, it looks like, for slot cars. So it's cool. I don't know if that's a motor for a slot car or something else. Maybe something else. And yeah, so I think this is probably, out of all the stuff I found early on, probably one of the cooler finds. The slot cars, like I said, are really neat. I'll do a little bit of research on those. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up there for the day. I still have a lot more to go through, so that means, yep, another video. But a lot of trash. I knew it going in. Once I got into it, I was like, oh yeah, there's going to be so much trash. I could tell that these people were hoarders. But that being said, I'm still like finding those little treasures, those little things that I think are going to save me. I think alone the comics are going to go more than make me a profit. And then I'm going to keep finding these little treasures like slot cars or you know, vintage things. I think that's going to help me pay off this locker and make a little bit of a profit. But it's just a lot of work and a lot of trash. So. But yeah, so far, kind of a fun ride, and kind of a not fun ride. Those mouse boxes, the stinky ones, that was not fun, let me tell you. But it's all part of the territory. So I'm going to keep going into this one, digging in, hoping to find more treasure. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying this stuff and you haven't, like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. I really enjoy the feedback. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you do like. My voice just cracked. Let me know what you do like. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay kind. A little kindness truly goes a long way, especially in today's world. Peace.